Hi again. I've thought of a few more details to share with you in addition to what I shared in the introduction. And it's fine if you're not into details, just pause or stop the video and move on to the exercises. But if you're somebody who likes detail, then this is the video for you. And I'll try and keep it as brief as possible so I can cover a few questions that I thought people might be asking about this playlist and about myself. Okay, so to start with, hi, my name is Van Trong. I am a registered psychologist in Sydney, Australia, and I'm not taking any counselling clients at the moment, so please don't ask. But I am coaching people on how to manage their energy. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll try and get in contact. Anyway, I've created this playlist as a way of providing resources for people who are waiting for their first or just another consultation with their psychologist or a GP, because I know there's a huge need right now for support, especially around the mental health area, and there are just not enough supporters to go around. Unfortunately, waiting lists are blowing out a little bit too long, and something different has to be done. So I'm hoping these videos will help. Enough about me. Now, about the videos, try them out. As I said in the introduction, it can take a couple of goes before you become familiar with the concepts or with the actual exercise, to really sort of settle into them and get the benefit. What the videos do, they train focus, they train awareness, and they train self-kindness. So not necessarily in the same video, but if you watch a few of them, you get those three things coming out of it. And why is that important? Because these are skills that would help you in a therapeutic session. So being aware of what's going on with you, being able to focus on what the psychologist or the GP is saying to you, and being really kind to yourself for being in the position that you are, doing the best that you can, and not being too heavy on yourself. So these are skills that are going to be really useful in any kind of situation, let alone a therapeutic setting. But they do help once you get into an appointment and you're talking to somebody who's trying to help you. Okay, now next question. How to use these videos. Okay, so you'll notice that most of the exercises, I've just got a blank screen with a textured colour on the video, with me guiding you through the exercise. Now that is there to reduce the stimulation. If you're really tired, if you just don't have the energy, or you can't be bothered watching, at least you can have it playing and not look at the screen. Or if you're looking at the screen, there's not too much going on. And so it helps you focus on my voice and the instructions I'm giving you. And as I said in the other video, you can always pause, take your time, take a break, and then come back if you need to. And I will try to remind you of that during the exercises as well. Okay. So next question, how often to practice these skills? My answer is as often as you can, because the more practice you get, the more it becomes second nature. What you're doing now, the thoughts that come up now in response to what's happening in your life are automatic, because it's taken time for that habit to build up. You don't just wake up one morning going from normal to like really low energy or really depressed or really anxious or anything. So it's an accumulation, it builds up over time. So with these skills, it's the same thing. You practice it once and you get some kind of reaction. So usually it's relief, usually you feel a little bit better, but then you go back to where you were. Normal, it's normal. But every time you practice it, your skill level becomes a little bit more confident, a little bit stronger, and you'll get to a point eventually where it's automatic and you don't have to think about it anymore, because you're automatically able to focus on things. You're automatically aware of what's going on inside you, and you're automatically kind to yourself and being your best supporter. So that's what I'm hoping, and that's what I hope for you. And how often should you practice? As I said, as often as possible. But a couple of minutes, like just watch these videos once a day or several times a day. Your choice, really, your choice. You can choose one video and watch it for a whole week, or you can just, watch different videos every day. But try and practice something every day to build those skills up. Now, everyday practice doesn't mean that you have to watch all of the videos in one sitting. And the videos are designed to just teach you how to do the exercise. Okay, some are meditations, some are actual exercises. My hope is that you'll be familiar enough with the instructions at some point that you don't need the videos at all. You can just do it. When you choose to sit down and practice, you can do it on your own. And when that happens, then you can stretch out the exercise as long as you want to. So a video that might be 3 or 4 minutes long, you can make into a 10-minute exercise, or a half an hour exercise, or even a whole hour exercise, depending on how you want to practice and how long you want to practice. And anyway, you're waiting for a consultation, you've got nothing else to do. If all you can do is lie in bed, you can still do these exercises. And hopefully, by being more aware, you're able to sort of give yourself what you need in the interim until you get that professional support that you are already scheduling for. Okay, so hopefully that's not too much detail. If you have any other questions, or if you'd like more detail on any of these answers, leave a comment in below, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. But if I don't see it, as I said in the other video, I'll be going through the comments under each video that is on this playlist on a regular, say once a month or so, to find these questions, and I'll answer them in a batch if there's a need. Okay, so all the best with your practice, and as I said, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.